Trying to get through exercise 10 or chapter 10, exercise 1 of Murach's Java, 5th edition. Now I've already done the first part of exercise 1, working with packages. Now this book is written assuming you're using NetBeans, but a PDF for Eclipse appropriate content is also provided. I think I've done okay manipulating the package. I created the test package, I renamed the database package, and now I'm ready to export the jar in order to take it into the product app. So again, this is NetBeans appropriate instruction here. As we can see in the PDF for Java, I right-click on the project, export Java jar to create the jar file. So I'm going to go back to the line item project, right-clicking on that, select export, Java jar. No instruction is given for any of these other options. I do not yet. This is from a previous attempt. I will leave that. Again, I'm naming that differently because my attempts don't work, but then if I use the jar created in the solution file, it will work. So that's why they're named differently. So I will leave that, and I have created my jar here. Now it tells me to copy that jar into the source directory of the product project. So I will do so. Control C. Control V. There it is. I'm going to close the line item project just to keep it out of the way. So there's my jar. Go to the next page. So I'm going to delete the business, database, and presentation packages, but not the product package. But first, we will open this and show that it actually works. So there, we're done. That works. So we're going to delete the business package, the database package, and the presentation package. Business and database. Now I know the problem is in the presentation package, so I'm going to leave that one for the moment. And then we'll come back to that. So I'm going to add the jar to the libraries. Now, again, using the Eclipse specific instructions, and there it is. Right-click on the project, build path, add external archives. Then the resulting dialog box to select the jar. So again, we have the jar here in the source directory. Right-click on the project, build path, add external packages. So this is our path. There it is. And I believe what we will see is an import state problem. Okay, so remember we renamed the database to DB. And what we're going to run into is this method won't be able to be found because it is in the line item console.java in the presentation package from the line item project. The product package one does not have that method. So that's why that still works, is because that still exists. And notice too This is also an artifact of that. In the solution, actually I'll show you that now. In the solution product app, that method is also get formatted price. And it works because, again, I think it's a function of the presentation package console.java from the line item project. Get price formatted. Oh, look at that. I'm wrong. So there are some inconsistencies with these exercise files. So I'm going to change that. So now this currently works. JSP is just the one I can remember. Okay, so it works. Except I think I was working in the... Nope, I was in the correct one. So I'm in mine. That one is from the solution. So this currently works. However, if I delete the presentation package, it will break. But that's what it wants me to do. Right there. And notice there's no presentation package in the solution project. Squish this over a little bit, make it a little bit easier to read. So delete that from the presentation, or delete the presentation from my product. And see this, it's because I think what it amounts to is the presentation package from the product project is what it needs, but it doesn't have it because the one from the line item project, get string input, looking at the presentation package for the line item project, it only has a get string. It's a different console.java. However, I'm going to remove my jar from the build path. Let's see, how did I do that? I think I just click on this. No, that's not it. Alright. Can't remember how to remove that from the build path. So I am going to, that is the solution. There's the product. I'm going to import the one from the solution. This is the one provided in the solution. And now it works. Still doesn't work. I'm going to remove that from the build path. So mine is messing it up. Using the jar from the solution, it works. So something I'm doing creating that jar file is not being successful. Because again, the code for the exercise is provided. None of it, no, I've not written any of it. So there's a mistake in the exercise, or I'm doing something wrong. And if you can help me, please do so, because I've spent hours and I just can't figure this out. Thank you.